15k around 106. Come on, bro.
Good. Let's go.
This is Pain Cave.
Yes, bro. Let's go.
Yes, mate. Woo! Okay, it's the start of a new week. We're still in Bournemouth. Last week, I can't lie, it was a bit of a weird one. I kind of had my first week of self-employment where I was pushed so much stuff into last week. That sort of week will not happen again now, between now and the half Ironman. And also, I was just super apprehensive about getting out on the bike. Now I've been out on the bike, I feel super confident. I'll get the turbo trainer set up when I'm back home. It's obviously Monday morning. Izzy and I are down on Southbourne Beach. We're going to do an 8k easy run. That's obviously on my runner plan. My runner plan this week is 4 runs, obviously every week's 4 runs. An easy run, 2 faster like tempo sessions, and then a long run. The long run can either be progressive or it can be kind of race pace practice, or it could be an easy one as well. This week it's a full send. We're doing Hackney half on Sunday, so that's gonna be 21k a full send. I'm only supposed to be running 16. The plan, me and my mate are gonna be running together. He's never done a like official chip time half marathon before, and my current half PB is 1 hour 40 and 13 seconds. I should beat that because I pretty much was close to that in the marathon attempt. So I should PB, hopefully. Obviously it's supposed to be an absolute scorcher. I'm aiming for 135, that's my plan. If I feel like I can do better on the day, brilliant. If 135 is a bit overreaching, then we settle for just like sub 140. How are you feeling, Is 8k easy on the cards now?
Yeah, since the marathon I've only run once and it was an easy 5k, but it was okay. So yeah, no, I'm just excited to be at the beach.
Right, let's get on with it. I went for a vest quite bravely. I thought it was going to be really sunny, but it's warm enough for a vest. I just feel a bit of a tit wearing it when it's not sunny. But shoes, got the New Balance 1080V 14s. People probably wonder why I always wear a hat when I run. This is the issue I'm facing now. When I'm hatless, what do?
Oh my god,
it's literally just going to bother me the whole time, and we've still got like 7.2k left. Should I buzz it again, Is?
Absolutely not.
I was just telling you, it's got quite a cool DM. Obviously I shared my Ironman reel yesterday and the reaction to it's been so sick. But Zone 3, which are a swimming brand, make wetsuits, swim caps, shorts, goggles, all that good stuff. I've reached out to say keen to work with me on the series, so yeah, we'll see what happens. The weather has suddenly perked up a bit, which is it's good, but also a nightmare as well because we weren't expecting that. Got no sunnies. Look at this though.
Oh, so nice. Imagine this just being our running route.
Yeah, my first half that I did was down in Bournemouth. So I used to do all my training when I was at uni along this sort of stretch. I just remember it being so nice. I've got Izzy trying to use my aero. How are we doing?
I'm just so unfair.
Running into the wind is so much nicer. And my hair's not flopping about on my face. Almost there. Nice. Good work. Yay. 8k. 8k done. The Strava graph's looking funny because it's just one straight line. 49 minutes, average pace is 6:09. How do you find it is?
Yeah, really good. I feel like I've need to just build up my fitness a little bit again because that was really hard, but it was hot. Yeah, finding running a bit hard post-marathon, but we'll get back there. The
best way to finish a run, little sea dip. I've become what I hate though. I've got my own dry rope now. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. But look, game's the game, innit? Good morning, the sun is out and look where we are. First visit to London Fields Lido. Got like a 40-minute swim session on the cars today. 200 metre warm up, 50 front crawl, 50 backstroke. I'm not going to be able to speak, am I? Yeah, class. Oh. At the start of the session there I had the pull on the wrong length, so it was saying my splits were like 330 per 100, which is just like, I was like, I'm not going this slowly, I know that for a fact. Asked the bloke in the lane next to me, I was like, what length is this pull, mate? And he was like, 50 metres. I was like, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? So 1.8k at about like a, what was the average? I think it was like a 2 minute 100 metre. I'm happy with that. Stupidly haven't really fueled this morning. I've had this coffee and this cadence bar. But yeah, session done. I need to figure out a way to remember what my session is when I'm in the pool because I haven't got my phone, obviously. I just had a nice little haircut. What do you think? Exciting news though. I mentioned about my bike and I'm just not going to be able to get out and cycle it as much as I'd like. So I have bought, under good authority, a big thank you to Elliot Johnston for this recommendation. He is a Ironman 70.3 king He does world champs and all that stuff. But Elliot has recommended me getting a Kicker Core turbo trainer. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get it set up and get my bike on it. The plan is just to use it out on the balcony. I've got like a sweat mat for it. I'm going to get myself all set up on Zwift. The first thing I've got to do is an FTP test. It's very windy on this balcony, but I guess this is good for cycling, because then it just gives me an accurate representation of what it's like to be cycling in the actual Ironman race. But I've got a Shimano cassette. This is a 11 to 30. I don't know what any of this means, man. Elliot told me to get this one, so I bought this one. Even this looks complicated, and it's just a cassette. Ah! Oh no. Right, so they've all just fallen out, which is class. I think it must have been about 6 weeks since I've done anything fast, and today's the day. I've got my first speed session back, and I've got a very exciting pair of trainers to try. I've always wanted to try these shoes, yeah, but I've never got around to trying them. So yeah, big thank you to Exposure London for getting me the seeding for these. But I've of course got the Alphafly 3. This is going to be my Hackney half trainer. You know what it's like with the Alphafly 3, they have colourways dropping all the time. And some of them, I think, are a bit questionable. So I'm glad that I got a nice colourway that suits most outfits. But yeah, we're going to go and do a speed session now, try them out. Let me just tell you quickly what the session is. It's a pretty kind of like standard one. It's 1 kilometre repeats, 2k warm up with a 90-second walking rest, and then 1 kilometre at 4:05. 90-second walking rest, and repeat that 4 times. That's it. I'm gonna get these on. They come obviously in this nice bag. I went for a size 11 in these, so kind of same mindset that I do with all race shoes and size up half. Yeah, excited. I'm also just excited to get back to doing some speed work. Like, I feel like I haven't pushed myself with the running for so long. Like, since the marathon, like, I haven't pushed myself at fast speeds. And even then, marathon pace, like, isn't supposed to feel like mad quick. It's just supposed to feel challenging and feel fast for that distance. Yeah, London Marathon was challenging for different reasons, so let's go. One thing I've obviously noticed is how loud these things are. It's also really hard to do conversational pace in carbons. I'm doing like a 5 pace and it feels like I'm going like a 6:30. When I walk, I feel a little bit of hill slippage, but when I run, I don't feel it, which is good. I had that exact same thing with my Invincible 3s, except they actually slipped when I ran. I think there's a way you can lock the laces a bit better. Yeah, they feel good so far. I've got 45 seconds left of my rest, and then we're into the first K at 4:05. This is always when I go out too hot with these laps. First K, 3:59. Felt good. I'm getting a slight bit of knee pain in my left on the inside, like under my quad. Similar to what I had during that like weird paranoia period. So I don't know whether it's just still my mind playing tricks on me or I've got a genuine concern, but I've rested so much, so it shouldn't be that. But 3 more to do. Second K done there. That felt the same. There's no difference in that one. Similar speed. Yeah, I felt good that. This knee's giving me jip though. I don't really know. It comes and goes during the set. It's so strange. Third K done. That was so much harder. I really struggled there. My legs started feeling quite heavy. The knee pain kind of goes away the longer I run. I think it's the stop-start that it. Just 1 more left of these to do now. Oh, that's the 4 reps done. When I get into it more, it sort of goes away. We'll keep an eye on it though. I do need to get back in the gym though. It's been a fair few weeks. Get some strength back in my legs. Oh, 8.7k done. That felt good apart from the knee pain. Like, okay, let me just show you where it is. So I'm running, yeah, it feels fine. And then there's like this pain, not pain, but like a discomfort in here. It's really odd. I don't know what it is because I've been rolling out my hamstrings. I've been massage gunning my quads, all of this stuff, and obviously I probably need to get stronger again because I've put 2 marathons into my legs and haven't been to the gym. So that's probably what it is. As I said, like, it does settle during the run. I feel like I have not given myself the correct opportunity, and I'm like complaining about stuff when it's literally been me in charge of my body. Anyway, 8.7k, average pace of 4:59. Let's look at heart rate. So heart rate was, we had 27% in the red, so 183 and above. I said I'd be cooked today. It's quite warm as well. 32% in threshold. And then let's just look at the average heart rate. Average heart rate was 170. Fuck. But you know what? At least we got it done. At least we put it in there and we hit all of the markers. So I'm happy with that. Almost completely forgot to say the shoes. Big fan, really am big fan. I mean, I've only run them in them for like 9k, so I can't really comment too much, but they feel good, they feel responsive, they feel like they're a race shoe that work for me. They feel really nice. Apart from how loud they are, I would give them a very, very strong score. The Pro 4 feels different because the Pro 4 feels softer. This, on the other hand, they feel a bit firmer. You can feel the plate more, which I think I quite like. Double session day, we are heading out on the bike. The weather. This is what it's all about, man. The weather is unbelievable. I'm meeting up with Paige. We're going to the Velo Park in the Olympic Park, I guess. It's this really weird outdoor track that essentially is just, I don't even know how long it is, but you can just do laps of it. Obviously Brownlee Fitness, doing all my cycle and swim coaching. I just need to work out a way to get my session onto my watch the same way it would be for runner, because I kind of don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still new to the game, but look, let's head out now. I probably won't film until I get to the Velo Park just because I need to survive London roads. Wish me luck. All right, we're at the Velo Park. I'm here with Paige.
Hello.
Paige is a bit more of an experienced cyclist than me.
I wouldn't say experienced. Would not say experienced.
So show me your rusty chain.
Yeah, and can you hear it squeak as I walk as well?
Oh, what type of bike is it for the bike nerds?
3T.
A 3T.
It's an Italian brand. I bought it second hand though. It's a good piece of kit, I think.
How do I navigate these bars?
Yeah, you put your bike seat on it.
Ah. That was such a faff getting here, I can't lie. Did not enjoy that one bit. It took me along the canal, and it's obviously very gravelly. Problem is I haven't got a bike computer or anything. The problem is I don't know wattage. Can you work out wattage on your, have you got a bike computer?
I've lost it.
Oh, you lost it? Basically, I can't do this session then unless it's on Zwift. Let's just cycle.
We'll get in a good cycle.
Yeah, let's do it. There are a few hills here.
Yeah, there are.
Right, let's get on with it. We're almost 18k into the ride. Keep sprinting around in bits, but it's been a nice relaxed ride.
It's just literally a 1.5k loop.
Oh no, I'm catching speed. I had no hands on my brakes. What do you reckon? You're going to train for that half?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. My friends this morning were trying to convince me to do it. My friends are like, you don't actually need to train now. Only if you want to go for a good time do you need to train.
So Paige is doing, she signed up to Outlaw, which is on the same day as my Luxembourg half, isn't it?
Is it?
13th of July?
7th.
A week before,
Yeah.
a week before then. It's the same distance as a 70.3, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Not Ironman branded.
Yeah, not Ironman branded.
I wanted to get a sub 5.
Sub 5 would be insane.
Yeah.
I'm just aiming for sub 5:45 to beat Theo Baker's time.
That'd be my time.
What was your half marathon time in it?
Quite quick. It was a 5-minute average pace.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How hard is it then, running off the back of a cycle?
Really depends what your bike course is like.
Do you want to know what my running elevation is for my half? 7 meters.
Is it?
7 meters.
I knew I should have done that because you swim in a river as well.
Yeah, so one half's hard.
Cal's just racing ahead. Bloody hell! Let me catch up! Fucking hell, he's going 40k.
2 runs in 2 days. This is unprecedented for me at the moment. All right, so we have another speed session on the cards today. This is the last run. Well, although I've got Hackney half on Sunday, I'm not treating this like a taper week at all because I've got to train for the half Ironman. But we've got 400 meter repeats today, so we're doing a 2.4k warm up, 2.4k warm up, 400 at 410, immediately followed by 400 at 455, and then we repeat that 6 times. So the 455, 400 is almost like a rest period, and then the 410 is the faster one. So we're not going super quick. We're just going quick enough for it to be challenging over 6 reps, so 12 400s technically. We're running in the Alpha Flies again. I really liked them yesterday, I can't lie. They're super light, and the thing I like about them is you can really feel the plate. The heel slippage isn't an issue, it's only kind of an issue when I'm walking, but when I'm running there's no problems at all. Well, my legs are feeling good considering I did a speed session yesterday and a 32k bike ride. Although on the way back, I should have vlogged this, but I was too flustered. I was worried I was gonna get mugged. On the way back, I was cycling up this like residential road, and it was this hill, and I was like, that sounds my bike sounds really weird. And then suddenly all hell broke loose, and it just went and I thought my bike had fallen apart and was grinding against the road. And this lad comes cycling past. He must have been like 12, 13, cycling down the road. He goes, your chain's come off. I was like, yeah, thanks, mate. But anyway, I looked down, my chain was wrapped around the inside of the cassette. I should have taken a photo of it, but I was just so panicked, I needed to get it fixed fast. You hear all sorts of horror stories, especially in London, but we got it done. I felt like such a DIY genius. I'm so bad with stuff like this, and I managed to fix my bike chain, so let's head out on the run. Now probably for the most challenging part of the whole session, running easy in carbon plate shoes. Just not possible. Bit of an opened up chat right now actually. I'm just going to get real for a second. If you're going to hear me over the alpha flies, that is. But I've been kind of struggling over the last few days mentally. Struggling is not the right word, just overwhelmed. There's a lot of change going on right now, and has been going on for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, today I'm announcing on my Instagram that I'm kind of rebranding back to my actual name. As you'll be able to see from this YouTube channel, and obviously all my socials, I'm switching from Proddy C to my actual name, Callum Goddard. It's what all my socials were before the fellas. For those who don't know where the name Proddy C came from, it derived from being called Producer Cal on the pod. That got nicknamed into Proddy C. People then knew me as Proddy. People also knew me as Prod. It was one of those things just over time. It just became like my second name. Even my friends from work, I mean, had me saved in their phone as Prod, which obviously isn't my name. But with this change, obviously, I was thinking about it for a while, and I was like, I'm no longer a producer, so why would I keep my name as Proddy C? So yeah, I've made the decision to change it. That obviously throws into the conversation about my podcast, which was called Prodcast. So my podcast will be taking a back seat for a bit, whilst I rebrand, whilst I repackage it, and get all of my ducks in a row, get my new studio space, all that exciting stuff. But the podcast will stay the same. It will still be conversations with fitness creators, with athletes, with people that really interest me, that have interesting stories to tell. It's just literally going to have a new lick of paint. So obviously I vlog these training weeks, and the fitness stuff really keeps me mentally on the straight and narrow. Obviously, with all this being said, I want to reiterate, absolutely nothing changes. It's just a name change. Same content, same purpose. I'm very excited for the future. Chapters close and new ones open. Almost there. Reps all done. They felt really good, you know. I didn't feel like knackered from them at all. So yeah, running fitness is coming back nicely. Knee pain, much less than yesterday. Let me just spitball here, because I know nothing about, I'm learning more and more, but I don't know much about running physio stuff and body mechanics. But is there a chance that knee pain was just from my body being used to running like 4-5 times a week, foam rolling lots, and just like generally keeping a good eye on my recovery? And I go to almost like a whole month period of not really pushing my body and not really running lows, just the 2 marathons. And that's where it's from. It's like a 2 out of 10 discomfort, not even a pain right now. It's really odd. You know what? It feels so good getting back into a running routine. I would probably say that's the only negative about doing a race. Obviously, it's the most rewarding thing ever, you know, putting your hard work out there and enjoying the moment. But you also just get out of routine, and for me, running isn't fully about just being physically fit for me. It's something that actually keeps me mentally in check. I think even when I'm not training for something, I now need to just set myself like 4 runs a week regardless, and just kind of keep on a maintenance plan with runner. But I also was conscious about recovery and making sure that I kept my legs in good shape as well, and didn't completely overwork it. But I think my body's just used to running a decent amount. Like, I'm not someone that's running 150 kilometers a week, but I think my body's just used to movement now, and when I don't do it, it goes like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what's going on? My runner plan actually said, do you want us to speed it up because you found that a bit too easy, basically? So look, obviously I'm not going to be able to hit the time that they set me, because that would be on compromised legs. And apparently coming off the bike, shout out to Jake Bird for this, I saw him in this video. He's another content creator doing the Luxembourg half Ironman. He said apparently coming off the bike and doing the run is similar to the sled push in High Rocks, and I found that incredibly hard. So look, I think I need to get these boys in the gym. I'm also as well, I only had for breakfast today. I'm always eating before these speed sessions, by the way. I had toast, jam and peanut butter, but I only had like one big slice. So I'm pretty hungry now, to be honest. I'm gonna have a Cadence Core Bar. I'm gonna go with the PB&J one this time. The best part about Ironman training is the food, and look what I've cooked up here. I'm so excited to eat, man. So excited to eat. Look, I've cooked up a serious plate. So I've got a sirloin steak. This cost me 12 quid, by the way. Broccoli, mash, peppercorn sauce. I'm gonna stop talking now. I need to eat. Good morning. Tell you what, today's the first day I've woken up and my body just aches a bit. I just feel a bit knackered. I've slept really badly this week. Ultimately, I got to get it done. Today, we're swimming. I haven't actually looked at my session. I'm going to be about half an hour late to my booking, which is class, so I might not even get in the pool. As I said, I was absolutely knackered. I was supposed to leave the house at 7:30. Ended up leaving the house at 8. I'm just really trying to find my feet still. Got the swim today, and then later on, I'm going to try and get this turbo trainer set up. It's just a bane of my life, this thing. I got it set up, but then getting my wheel off my bike is another challenge in itself. And then obviously getting the wheel onto the turbo, faff mate, absolute faff. But I've got an FTP test to do, so I think I'm going to try and do that through Zwift. Alright, so I've looked at my session, got a 300 meter warm up, but it says that I need to kind of get a step on with that 300 meter warm up, get my blood pumping. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 100 meters just like swimming, and then 200 meters kind of full send. We'll try and do it full send, and then the rest of the session is like 1900 meters of just continuous swimming. So I'm really going to try and find the pace of trying to continuously swim without even stopping at the ends, because often I don't properly stop at the ends, but you get to the end and you push off and you end up, I'll say you're grabbing your water or something, and then you end up having like a 15-second rest, and that's just not a good simulation of what it's like during the race. So I'm really today gonna try and just power through and yeah, just not stop essentially. Let's hope I can get in the pool for starters, because I'm late. Usually I've been pretty gassed for the swims, but today I just can't be arsed. Oh. No, come on Cal, you got this. Come on, let's get on with it. That's 1.9k done. Oh, wait, it's more than that. It's 2.2k done. 1.9k of it was unrested at kind of like what race pace would feel like. I'm hoping I get quicker between now and the 70.3, but 1 minute 44 per 100. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. Felt good, felt strong. Can I just say, yeah, the post-swim feeling is genuinely well up there. It might be better than the post-run feeling, I can't lie. I feel unbelievable right now. Just went and bought myself a coffee and a cardamom bun. That's the thing, with doing this Ironman training, I can kind of can eat what I want, because I've got to kind of look at calories as like a almost equation. What I take out of my body, I've got to put back in. Quick carbs. One thing I've said to myself during this block is I'm going to try and eat pretty much directly after most of my sessions, just for recovery purposes. Hopefully that can kind of keep me from avoiding injury in some way. I'm gonna head home now and try and sort this turbo trainer out, because my god, I can't be arsed. Alright, so it's time to update you lot on the kicker situation. So I've obviously bought the turbo trainer, started building it outside. I thought I didn't have the correct parts, but I did. So this is how it looks right now. It's pretty much there. Issue is, I don't understand the adapters. I need to sort the adapters out. I've also bought one of these mats, a sweat mat. I'm gonna try and get my bike onto it now. I've never taken the wheel off on my own. Just such faff. It's fun, but it's such faff. I just wanna get on Zwift. Look, I've now got the issue where I don't know what to do. There seems to be a bit of space, look. Is that correct, or is that alright? Guys, we've done it. We've done it. It's all set up. Have a look at this. Oh my god, I'm buzzing, man. I don't know why I was being so dumb. Like, of course it's not gonna pedal if I'm off the bike. Okay, so I've just loaded up Zwift, as you can see here. It found the turbo trainer instantly, which is unreal. But I'm now trying to see if it can find my chorus or heart rate. If not, I can't be asked. Oh, I've got to make my character. Let's just go with him. Bit bigger. Let's just make Broski plain. Cool. All right, we're ready to cook. I've got my Brownlee fitness plan linked to Zwift, which means all I need to do is just go onto my workouts and hit start. And I've got to do an FTP test. Long, easy warm-up, few ramps and 5-minute effort to get the legs pumping. This is such a weird feeling. This doesn't really confused, like what's going on? I'm very confused. It just doesn't feel like it's challenging me at all. Like it doesn't sound like it's very healthy for my bike right now. Alright, so a bit of an update. I've just had a phone call with a mate because turns out I was doing it wrong for quite a while. I didn't have the adapters on correctly, so that's why the gears didn't feel like they were changing properly. I'm gonna give it another go. Update, that just didn't work. I've got to go and take my turbo trainer to the bike shop. We're back. After what has been about a 3-hour ordeal, the bike is finally set up and hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, I'm actually selling this thing. Good morning, it's Run Club Day, and of course it's the day before Hackney Half, which means it's Hackney Half Shakeout, and Izzy and I's Run Club are hosting a collab with Cadence. We're doing our normal route, our normal 5k route, but Cadence have kindly supplied us with a load of drinks and also a load of their new bars as well, so everyone can do the run and then hydrate afterwards with Cadence. Got a nice big Yeti here. I need to fill it up now with the cans. It's like a 10-minute walk to the thing, so it's going to be so hard to carry, but anyway, we'll get it done. Thought she was going to break up with me. How many do you reckon I need? So I get 6? 6 might be OTT. God, look who we got taking some pictures.
Come on.
God, I'll tell you what, you got your wildlife photographers and then you've got your hydration photographers.
What can I say, mate? It's the new niche, bro. I'm hopping onto it.
All set up, people are gathering around. Sun's coming out, which is good. Hello, thank you so much for coming, really appreciate it. There's loads of you today, so obviously what we're going to do is we're going to split into 2 groups. We're going to do a 6-minute pace, which I'll lead, and then Izzy's going to do a 6:30, 6:45 sort of thing. But yeah, obviously this is big thanks to Cadence today. They supplied some new drinks. They got the new flavours, the cola can, and also the raw collab with mojito. It's a watermelon mojito, it's so good.
So we're just doing an easy 5k to Castle Park and back. This is who's actually running Hackney Half tomorrow? Show of hands. Oh my god, yay! Last time we did London Marathon Shakeout, the only one actually running London Marathon was me, which is quite funny. We're doing it nice and easy, don't push yourself.
Look who's here.
With an Achilles tendon about to be split in half. We're still out here running, boys.
So what happened, Reeve? You're playing golf and you've done your Achilles?
It's the most old man injury of all time. Essentially, I played too much golf in too little time, and I struggle to wear shoes. But weirdly, running's okay. Walking is just horrendous.
Yeah, that is weird. You said that the more padded the shoes are, the worse it is.
Yeah. So like light shoes like Vaporflies, even though it's quite a slow pace, I feel okay. Like, I can't feel it at the moment.
Yeah.
Barefoot, I can't feel it. If I'm wearing thicker set shoes, maybe golf shoes.
Yeah.
It's really bad, but
you know what? Someone be able to help in the comments. What's going on? Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Good stuff. Right, here we go. Got all the bars. Got the drinks.
Nice run. Nice chill pace.
Get myself a watermelon one.
Hello.
I need to stop making a habit of filming with Bedhead. Got the race kit all set out. We're just having a coffee, having a bagel. Gonna make an electrolyte. So before a race, you wanna kind of try and keep it the same each time. I tend to always do this. So I have bagel. I don't have enough bagels today, but I'd usually try and do like 3. So like 1.5. An electrolyte, I've got a Cadence one. And then a coffee. I'll have my coffee's Americano. I'll have some hot oat milk in there as well. I'm making some crumpets as well, just to add for that extra carbs. I'm gonna probably take one with me. I've got my Satisfy running belt. Loads of people ask which one I use, and this is my go-to one. It's amazing. It's elasticated. Do this. Put it over your stomach, and bosh. So discreet. Now I'm experimenting a little bit today in the race just because I've actually never done this fueling tactic during a half marathon, but I'm doing 3 gels. So I'm going to go with Precision Fuel 30-gram gel. Never used it, but heard good things. Then a caffeine and a Precision. So 5K, 10K, 15K. And this race I'm actually doing as a campaign with Powerade. They're a sponsor of Hackney Half. So their campaign message with this is to pause is power. So essentially means like to take a break, to reset, to go again. I'm running it with my mate Jem, who actually tried to pace me for a sub 20 in Australia. I don't know if you guys remember that video. He's never run a full chipped half marathon before.
Morning.
Let's try and get a big PB together because he's similar fitness level to me. Actually, he's probably fitter than me, but he's not done the long distance. Does that make sense? Excited to get going. My first Hackney half, buzzing. Also, obviously got the Alpha Fly 3s on today. Well, this is the perk of having a half marathon near your gaff. 7-minute line bike to the course. Although, whenever you go onto the route, your line bike stops working. It's really annoying. So yeah, how are we feeling? I'm feeling really good, you know. I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling in shape, but you never know how. I'm sorry about this noise. Straight on is you never know how you feel in a race until you get going. So yeah, should be good fun though. Literally can't get over how cold it is. It must be like 5 degrees. I thought we would have a lovely little summer's day like we did for London Marathon, but no. All right, we've just done our final wheeze. Jem, how you feeling?
Feeling good. Legs are actually feeling fresh. Had a pretty big day of paddle yesterday.
Yeah, this bloke decided to do a paddle tournament day before half marathon. Got all the way to the quarters. Didn't win it though.
Didn't win. On purpose. Save the legs for today.
Right, so the plan is we're shooting for 1:35, which means we're going to try and do like a 4:25 pace. So obviously you can do 4:30 would get you the 1:35, but we're going to try and shoot for 4:25 pace to start with, see how we feel with it. If it feels good, we'll stick with it. If it feels bad, we'll slow it down to 4:30. Not that it makes a huge difference. Just over 3K in. We're literally sitting on the 1:35 pacer currently. Just gonna chip away at that and get ahead a bit. How you feeling, Jem?
Feeling good now. First 1K is a bit feeling that out and thinking, how am I going to keep this up? But
yeah,
now I'm feeling real comfortable. It's nice.
Good stuff, good stuff. Long way to go though. Went through 5K in about 22 minutes, so we're ahead of pace. First gel. Right, we formed a big pack.
Come on.
Johnny, Mo, Seps. How are we doing, boys?
Fabulous. Locking in.
Yeah?
Locked in. But nobody cares. Work harder.
This has been sick so far, good atmosphere, considering it's quite early still. Right, 10K in, it's time for the second gel. Caffeine this time. Give us that boost, man. $15K around 1:06. So we're well on pace. Well on pace. Come on, bro.
Good. Let's go.
We're less than a K to go. Jem's gone. He's absolutely smashing it. He's got more in the tank, so I let him go. But we're on for a sub 1:33, hopefully. Come on. My legs are pretty cooked. Hamstrings feeling it now.
No, they're not. Come on.
Go on, brother. So close. This is Pain Cave. Yes, bro.
Let's go.
Yes, mate. Woo! This is what the Pain Cave is. Let's go, come on, bro. Come on, you got this, man. Last 20 seconds of pain.
Okay, Hackney! Yesterday! Yes, and now, can we bring on our top 3 female finishers all at once onto the stage?
Alright, all done. 1:32.48 official chip time. It's like an 8-minute PB. Is it 8 minute? 7-minute PB. Very happy with that. Felt good. Like my legs were very close to blowing up at the end there. But we pushed through. I think the last like 0.4 I did like a 3:48 or something, but we just put the beans on, and yeah, very, very happy. Great experience, great crowd, sick race, so good. Let's try and find Izzy and see her across the line.
We see you, Dad.
There she is, Izzy! Izzy! Right, Jem, race thoughts?
Race thoughts. I think we're both happy with that.
Yeah.
It just felt good the whole way around.
It did.
So it's one of those, I think everything aligned. Perfect race.
And we just kept speeding up as well. I think you're probably the only bloke in, well, ever to negative split his first ever half marathon.
We kept saying after each K, right, slow this one down, slow this one down.
I was like, relax, bro.
Yeah, just kept going.
Very irritating man.
Oh yeah, he's too fit.
So annoying.
That was all cow. Come on.